Hello everyone, it's me Uncle Jan. Today I am going to read S5 5067 Junie Jones is a graduation girl. Part C, Chapter 7 to Chapter 9. Juice driblets. Grape juice can go wrong. First, Raggedy Ruth got purple on her mouth. Then Teddy got a dribble drop on his paw. And then, oh no, Raggedy Larry forgot to swallow his whole entire sip. Driblets spilled all over my bookshelf. I covered my mouth, very shocked. Then my heart pounded and pounded, cause if grape juice gets on my rug, I'm in big trouble, missy. A cloth, I need a cloth. I hollered. I ran around and around all over my room. Then all of a sudden my eyes looked down at my clothes, and what do you know? I saw all the cloth I needed. I quick took it off of me, and I soaked up the driblet. My shoulders felt relief in them. Ooh, that was a close one, I said. After that, I walked to my bed, and I plopped on my pillow. My brain was a genius to think of that. I said, I breathed and breathed. Then all of a sudden, I did a teensy frown, because something did not feel right here, possibly. I covered my head with my shit, and I turned my head very slow, and I peeked out at my bookshelf. My stomach did a flip-flop, because I saw my graduation gown. That's why, and it had juice driblets soaked into its front. I looked at Raggedy Larry real mad. Oh no, look what you made me do. You made me use my graduation gown to soak up that dumb juice. Great, Larry, just great. After that, Raggedy Larry got put under my bed and he did not come out again. Juice driblets not go away, not even if you raise them with your brand new razor, or if you color them with your new white crayon, or if you brush them with Daddy's new brightening toothpaste. I brushed up and down, all around, but the driblets did not budge. Oh, shoot, I said, now I look like a sloppy baby at graduation, and I'm not even the one who dribbled. Just then, I heard a knock on my door. It was Grandpa Miller. Junie, is everything okay in there? He said. My heart got very pounding again. Yes, Grandpa, yes, everything is perfectly perfect, I hollered. I am just playing with my stuffed animal, and that's all. Grandpa Frank Miller knocked some more. Could you open the door, please? I felt tension in me because I didn't want him to see my problem. That's why I quick pushed my graduation gown under my bed. Then I opened my door a teensy crack. Hello, how are you today? I said. I'm fine, except I'm right in the middle of something, so I would like to get back to it, please. Grandpa Miller was holding baby Ollie. He looked disappointed at me. Oh, phooey, he said, now that I have got your brother cleaned up, I thought maybe you and I could teach him how to play checkers. I looked at Ollie. He was wearing a clean shirt with purple polka dots. No, thank you, I said. Maybe I'll teach him checkers some other day. I waved at my Grandpa Miller, very sweet. Nice seeing you again, Frank. Goodbye, I said. I closed the door, waiting for Grandpa's footstep to leave. Finally, I pulled my graduation gown from under the bed, and I stared and stared at that stupid thing. Why did this dumb gown have to be white? I crouched. Why couldn't it be purple like the grape juice? If it was purple like the grape juice, driblets would blend right in. I tapped my fingers, real annoyed. Why could this dumb gown have purple flowers on it? The juice would blend in with flowers too, I bet, I said. Or what about polka dots like Ollie's shirt? If there were purple polka dots, no one would notice the driblet, for sure. Just then I sat up very fast because I was getting another brainstorm in my head, I believe. I zoomed straight to my desk. Then I looked through all my drawers, and I found my colored markers. I left real happy. Then I spread my graduation gown on the floor, and I worked and worked very hard. And guess what? When I finally got done, you couldn't even spot the driblets, hardly. My brain is a genius after all, I said. After that, I put my cap and gown in the box again. I took it back to my Grandpa Miller. Alrighty, Grandpa, you can put this back on the refrigerator now, please. I smiled real big because that's what else he did. Chapter 8, Getting Ready. Room 8 and Room 9. practiced for graduation together. We practiced on the stage in the auditorium, because the stage is where people get diploma, of course. Mr. showed everyone how to walk up the steps without tripping. She played music for us to march in with. And guess what? Room 9 marched better than room 8. Except Polly and Puffer kept the bowing real silly, and Lynn kept stepping on people's heels. Plus, Shy William ran out of the auditorium and down the hall, and Gus Baloney had to chase him around the parking lot. After that, principal talked to William a real long time, plus also his mother was called in. I believe. I'm not like a William, I told Lucille and Grace. I'm not even nervous of walking up on that stage, hardly. Me neither, said the Grace. I'm not nervous of walking up on that stage, hardly, either. Lucille fluffed her fluffy hair. My Nana says that I was born to be on the stage, she said. Nana says that people enjoy looking at me because I'm a feast for their eyes. After that, Lucille wrinkled her nose very cute, and she skipped around and around in a circle. Grace and I watched her for a real long time. Then finally, Lucille stopped skipping, and all of us hugged and hugged, because we are the bestest 3 friends I ever even saw. Graduation week went by very fast. Friday night came in a jiffy. I felt so excited. I couldn't even eat my dinner that good. I got down from my chair, and I ran and ran all over the house. Settle down, said Daddy. Settle down, said Mother. Settle down, I hollered. Then I laughed real loud because I'm a hoot. That's why. Finally, it was time to go. Mother got my graduation box off the top of the freezer. I jumped up and down. Let me carry that, Mother, please, please, please. I want to carry my box to room 9 myself. That's where all of us are getting dressed. Mother handed me the box. Daddy said, settle down again. All of us drove to my school. Grandpa and Grandma Miller met us in the parking lot. I hugged them, hello. Then I zoomed to room 9, speedy fast. And guess what? All of the children from morning and afternoon kindergarten were getting ready together. I ran through the door. It's me, people. It's Junie B. Jones. I'm here for graduation. Lucille and Grace came rushing over. They were already wearing their caps and gowns. They looked marvelous, I tell you. Hurry up, Junie B, said Lucille. Hurry up and put on your cap and gown. Our teacher is going to take our picture. Yes, said that Grace. Hurry, hurry. She grabbed my box away from me, and she took out my cap and gown. Grace did a gasp. Oh no, Junie B, what happened? What happened to your cap and gown? My stomach felt squeezy and sickish, because that outfit looked spottier than I remembered. Put it down, Grace, I said. Don't show people. I don't want anyone to notice. Lucille laughed very loud. But that's so dumb, Junie B. How could people not notice? You colored big purple splotches all over your graduation clothes. I did a huffy breath at that girl. Those are not big splotches, Lucille. Those are purple polka dots that I drew to blend in my juice driblets. And that's a whole different ball game, madam. Just then some of the children heard me yelling. They turned to look. Great, Lucille, I said. Now look what you did. You called attention to myself. And so now, how can I even blend in? After that, I quick grabbed my graduation gown, ran to the back of the room. Just then I heard a voice. Junie B. Jones, look to the front of the room, was my teacher. She stretched her neck to look back at me. Is there a problem back there, Junie B? I shook my head real fast. No, Miss S, no. There isn't a problem. I promise, and so please do not come back here, and I mean it. Mrs. came back there, and what do you know? All of room 9 came with her. Mrs. took my cap and gown out of my hand. Children laughed and laughed at that day. What kind of dumb gown do you call that? Said Minnie Jim. I know. It's the kind of gown that a clown would wear. Yeah, it's a purple spotty clown gown. After that, laughing got louder and louder. I put my hand over my ears to keep it out of my head. Then I tried to tell them about Raggedy Larry and the dribblet and my purple color marker, but my nose started running very much and I couldn't even talk that good. Finally, I started to cry, and guess what? Then nobody laughed anymore. Chapter 9, the time of my life. Mrs. took me into the hall. She wiped my face with a tissue and we talked about my graduation gown. Mrs. said I would look darling in that dirty thing because purple is her favorite color, plus grape juice It's a favorite kind of drink. I kept on crying because I didn't actually buy it. That's why. Pretty soon, Mother and Daddy came hurrying to room 9. They brought Grandpa Miller with them. Their eyes popped out at my spotty daddy gown. I'm sorry. Please don't yell at me because I'm already crying. See, plus wearing this dumb clown will be punishment enough. Mother and Daddy didn't yell. They said we would talk about this problem later. After that, Mother helped me put on my hat and gown and she hugged me very nice. Daddy grinned and he said I look cute in that. She does look cute. And not only that, but when she goes on the stage, she'll be easy to spot. He winked at me. I did a giggle because that man is a silly joker. That's why. Mrs. patted me. Are you feeling better now, Junie? Are you ready to go back inside and be with your friends? I shrugged, kind of worried. Sure she is. Of course she is, said my grandpa. My goodness, this is Junie Jones. He stood me up straight and tall, and he faced me to my classroom. Then I breathed in a big breath, and me and Mrs. went back into room 9. Polly Ellen and Jim jumped out at me. Surprise! 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 I hollered, my bestest friend named Grace. Looked at those people very shocked, and my mouth came all the way open. Because they had dots on their clothes, just like mine. That Grace skipped all around. It was Jim's idea, Junie, she said. Jim said that if all of us have spots too, then you will feel better. And so Polly and Puffer found the colored marker, and we colored our caps and gown just like yours. Grace looked at Mrs. Sears' teacher. Aren't we beautiful? I colored red spot, and Jim colored blue spot, and Polly and Puffer colored green spots. She said. Just then William raised his hand. And I'm coloring orange spots, he said, kind of soft. And I'm coloring lavender spots, said Charlotte. And I'm coloring pink spots, because pink brings out the natural blush of my cheeks, Mrs. Smile. The smile kept on getting bigger. Well, Junie Jones, what do you think about all of this, huh? My face beamed very joyful. I think I love these people. That's what I think. I hollered, and Jim said, gross. And Polly and Puffer said, gross. All of room 9 laughed and laughed, and this time, even me, graduation finally got started. To room 8. Teacher walked up the steps of the stage. She said hello to all the people. Then Mrs. walked up the steps of the stage too. She was still smiling. Families and friends. I've been a teacher for a very long time. But in all my years of teaching, these are some of the most colorful graduates I've ever seen. Mrs. held out her arms. Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present the graduates of room 8 and room 9. Just then the music started and all of the children walked into the auditorium. The audience chuckled at us, very happy. Room 9 chuckled back at them. After that, all of us sat in special chair. And both of the teachers talked and talked some more. And then it finally happened. She started to call our names. One by one, we walked up on the stage and we got our diploma. And good news, Polly and Puffer did not bow real silly. Lynn did not step on people's heels. And Shy William did not run away. It was the time of our life, I tell you. I felt 1 billion feet tall up there. When Mrs. gave me my diploma, she shook my hand real nice. I am going to miss you, Junie Jones. You are truly one of a kind. Thank you, Mrs. I said, you are truly one of a kind too. After that, my grandpa Frank Miller did a loud whistle, and Mother and Daddy clapped very loud. Here is the happiest news of all. When graduation was over, room 9 did not even have to say goodbye to each other, because all of us are coming back to this same school for 1st grade, so we can play at recess, just like Mother said. And guess what else? I can't wait to see those guys again, because we will be friends forever and forever, and always, and I mean it. The end.